Energy. It's a topic that's on everyone's mind. People here in North Texas often ask me, who or what is the real problem with our gasoline and electricity prices? Is it the oil companies? Is it speculators? Is it the global demand? Is it Congress? Where is the problem? Well, one of the real frustrations is that it's very difficult for the average person to go out and increase production on their own. It's hard for the average person to do much about energy speculation on their own. And it's virtually impossible for the average person to do much about the global impact of supply and demand. What they can do is change their own behavior, reduce their own demand, even if it's just a small amount. If you multiply that over the 300 million people who live in the United States of America, suddenly you begin to talk about numbers that can in fact make a big difference. I recently held an Energy Expo in Denton to share with people some of the things that they can do to save money and to save energy. That morning, nearly 200 North Texans delayed their Saturday morning activities to hear about steps they can take to reduce consumption. Reduce it by being smarter about keeping their car tuned up, using energy-efficient products and appliances, or even keeping their air conditioning ducts well maintained. While there are steps we can take to make our personal changes in energy demands, Congress has a responsibility to take some action as well. In the short term, we've got to make certain that energy is traded in markets that are fair and transparent and that proper oversight exists. To the extent that there is manipulation in the market, well, it has to be found and fixed. Speculation is one thing, supply is another. We're fooling ourselves if we don't think we need more energy to meet our demand today or in the future. That means we need to drill here, drill now, pay less. Plain and simple. These are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to dealing with our energy challenges. On July 4th, the Dallas Morning News ran a letter that the top Republican on the Energy and Commerce Committee, Congressman Joe Barton, and I co-wrote entitled Oil Dependence Day. Let me share some of that with you. Tired of unfair laws and unreasonable taxes, American colonists proclaimed freedom. As we celebrate liberty today, it seems ironic that our country has evolved from declaring independence from foreign oppression to now dependence on oppression from foreign oil. House Republicans have proposed 15 ways to cut the cost of energy for working American families by giving them access to American energy, the American energy that they want and need. The problem is that the House Democratic leadership keeps blocking that legislation. There is no better time than America's Independence Day for Congress to stop arguing about the problem and to start fixing it. Well, that's the end of the letter, and you know what? The letter is right. It is time for Congress to get past the excuses and get to work on solving the serious energy problems facing America today.